Hey buddies, welcome to a new Lonesome Longhaul. This is The Witcher 3, The Wild Cunt. Why I do that to my own show? Let's center ourselves here. I'll be playing today on the PC, and in order to prepare a new save for the show, you guys may have seen I played on the PS4 in the original show. I made it a little ways in. I was actually surprised how far I'd made it. As I played off show, I was able to do a lot. And I've played up until basically I've killed the Griffin, but I'll kill it again for you guys right now. I'm playing with a PlayStation 4 controller using DS4 something drivers, and it works really well. In fact, The Witcher actually natively supports the PlayStation 4 controllers. You just need those special drivers to get the PC to recognize that it exists. What else did I have to tell you about? I'm playing on the highest difficulty, which for me resulted in a little bit of frustration to start off with as I played on my own. I find The Witcher's controls to be weird. Where am I going into? The Beast of White Orchard. I guess right here.
This bard's tale.
Oh, let's listen to Dandelion.
With my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
So Yennefer has been eluding Geralt for some reason. We're not sure. And another thing we know is if you look in your books, Yennefer's letter. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you've been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait eagerly or otherwise very long. Your dear friend Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn, which Geralt told his buddy not to ask about because it's private. Now, what's going on in the world? So clearly, Yennefer, for whatever reason, they haven't been. I don't know what Dandelion's saying. Maybe he's just referring to this, saying he's just one step behind her or something. We know in the opening CG cinematic, she leaves behind an onyx crow skull, which is supposed to be let Geralt know that she was there. And to look for her. Going on in the world around them right now is a new emperor from the south is coming to take over the Nordlings. And the Nilfgaardians are the guys from the south. And he's a bad guy, maybe? I'm not sure, but he's a new emperor. And what I was reading in one of the books I picked up is that this has happened before to the north. Like it happens every so often. And that's all I really know. I don't understand much about the worlds of The Witcher, or like the Witcher lore. All I know is that the Northerners are getting kind of fucked by this. They're also named the Black Ones, and they've been marching up, and they just won a battle. Something to note, though. As you do side quests, and by the way, I've finished everything in the world here in this area. I've done all the little things, collected them all. I'd pretty much done everything during our last show. I'll just be able to tag this right on to what we already had when Becky and I were playing. Something to note is the former lord, whose castle the Black Ones or the Nilfgaardians have taken over, was not really a good guy. In fact, he would execute people for stupid infractions such as not taking off their cap fast enough. In addition to that, he showed up drunk to weddings, demanding the right of first night as lord of this land. In addition to that, then the local hunter guy fell in love with his son. They had a relationship, and then that sent the Lord into like a spiral of despair. In addition, some of the people were actually petitioned the higher ups, like the Emperor of the North or something, or the courts, and said that this Lord sucks and we shouldn't have to listen to him, and they agreed. So this Lord was pretty much almost not far from ousted, pretty much, and people were starting their own villages free from the Lord, and then he showed up and fucking murdered some of them. So he was a bad guy. So, what it comes down to is, somebody was saying bad is relative in this game. Well, everybody just seems to be horrible, just like in the real world. Just like in real world medieval times, which is why I like games like this, and I like shows like Game of Thrones, because while they are fantastical, they certainly aren't happy, and they shouldn't be if they're portraying a medieval style of history, which always makes me laugh whenever something horrible happens on Game of Thrones. How many people are like, did they really need to go there? Yes, they did! Yes, they did. If the world they're portraying is to be believable, they had to go there. All right, here we go. There's a little mini rant.
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's go.
Let's start.
Oh shit.
Wind's good.
Wait.
Quickly.
Now I'll be fine.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birds.
Wait a minute. Shit. I didn't meditate, which means I don't have any bombs.
So tell me,
I'll be
find
fine.
Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
I love the zoom in on the sheep at that moment. By the way, the default for this controller's light is green, so I gotta fix that on the break. I think I can change the color.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, like this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a Griffin to kill.
All right. So I'm on the highest difficulty. I forget what it's called.
Watch out!
I've been relying a lot on Quen, Protective Shield, and dodging. I tried doing parrying, but I hate it. I fucking hate it in this game.
It's about to dive! Who's next?
shit. Oh, I forgot something. I was supposed to take Thunderbolt potion.
Don't let it get away!
Where's it going? Oh, Thunderbolt only lasts for 30 seconds? I took it at the exact wrong time. Combat gets a bit better, but I still contend that even though it can look good, it's not as satisfying as it could be. If you go into this expecting it to control as smoothly as, say, something like... Oh wow, I've never seen that many horses in one place. As something like the Arkham games or even Assassin's Creed, you got another thing coming. There's something really sticky and awkward about the way that Geralt moves that I'm not a fan of. For some reason, the sound effects weren't working there.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike.
There's
It's
an
too obvious.
alternate
More on that later. Take
movement
the Griffin's head to the
option?
It's already our horses. Meet me at the inn.
I don't understand what the alternate... How? What? Alternate... They added it. Oh, thank God. So I wish I had known about this. Now I'm used to this different way. Where do you... Movement response. Oh my God. He already moves better. Because like part of what was making it so difficult to play was that even while just exploring and looting stuff, like to get Geralt started, he's like, he doesn't move like a normal person. When you want to move, you just like look around, you grab things. Geralt like starts by going like, and then starts walking. It's so annoying. And then in combat, it's the same way. It's really annoying how slowly he turns and reacts. Because that was one of my main complaints you guys may have remembered when I first played the game. I was like, is this what all Witcher games have always been like? I played Witcher 2, but I didn't remember it being as sticky as it was when I was playing earlier this year. Last year. Happy New Year, everybody. It's New Year's Day. So I've got to equip my mutagen. How do you... Oops. Oh yeah, you guys probably want to know where I've put my stats. I put 3 into Axie because I want to be able to get as many dialogue options as possible. And I guess that's all you need, right, in this game? Like, you don't need to go beyond 3 points. You get all the dialogue Axie possible at 3. And then Exploding Shield, I upgraded Quen so that it explodes when it depletes, because I've been loving Quen. Because I tried parrying a lot, and on the highest difficulty, you can only take about 3 swipes from an enemy who's the same level as you. And when you can't regenerate health quickly in this game either, in this difficulty, if I meditate, I don't get health back. It's not really worth taking damage, experimenting. I don't want to go through the game experimenting with every enemy, learning their attack rhythm. Like, I acknowledge that you can probably get really good at parrying when you're a veteran of the game. If you've played through it 5 times on different difficulties, or even once at least on a lower difficulty, and you can experiment with all the different guys, yeah, getting the timing right takes a lot of tries and probably a lot of experimentation. I'm just totally not interested in experimenting over and over and dying. Geralt's had an entire lifetime of being a Witcher. I've only been a Witcher for a day. I don't know the timing of the enemies, so I don't feel like doing it. I'd rather be a Geralt who moves about a lot, who rolls a lot, gets out of the way instead of parrying. Pretty much the same way I like to play Dark Souls anyways. Why learn the timing when you can just get the fuck out of the way? So, one other point I put in, and I kind of regret it now, is I put 1 point into deflecting arrows. Maybe that'll come in handy later, but I forgot that you don't unlock these. Like, everything that you unlock over here you can't have. So most of the time that I've encountered a guy with arrows, I haven't had it equipped because I wanted these other 2 things equipped, my Quen and my Axie. So that's kind of a wasted point there. Unless I go into a compound full of archers, I probably won't end up using it. And I do know that you can respec in this game, so I guess eventually I'll be respecking. Probably if only, like, I'll be buying in a respec potion. I've heard it costs 1,000 crowns, which is extremely expensive, but I'll be buying one if only to save and experiment a few different builds at once I get the potion. So here we go. What else did I want to do? I think I'm ready to go. So I just got to turn in this quest. And then I think I head to the next area, which I remember on the show with Becky and I actually did spend some time in the next area. I just don't remember. Oh, I could fast travel. I just don't remember how much, or how much I did. I remember talking to a dude.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
Now, I've already turned in this quest, and I remember... So the guy gives you the option, or like you get the option of not taking the coin for this reward here. And I looked up what happens if you do take the coin. You get like 150 crowns, but you lose out on experience points.
Right. You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never know. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no! By the gods, no!
Take it like a man. Come on. Or take it like a woman in labor.
What?
Either way, have some more fortitude.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done.
I'm going for the experience right now because I need more points. I need to make Geralt better, quicker, as fast as possible because I'm on a high difficulty. Even though it doesn't make sense for Geralt. I just want those extra experience points. 350, that's like doing 3 quests. Classic.
Mercy!
Now I just gotta leave White Orchard. I want to see this guy getting tortured. Where? Where's this happening? Oh, it's in here?
Stop! Please, no more!
Key required. Oh well.
Please!
I think he's gotten more than 15 already. So I just gotta go talk to my old buddy Vesemir. By the way, I have, just so you guys know, both of these weapons, the Viper Steel Swords. I wasted a lot of money buying potion ingredients that I didn't know had ingredients readily available. But otherwise, I don't know, everything's pretty good. I've done okay. I bought all the recipes available. Probably shouldn't have done that either. I don't know. As far as like a character build goes, like I'm looking at... I'm not sure if I'll keep on going down this line. What do we got next coming up? Sustained glyphs. Active shield. Creates an active shield. Maintaining it and blocking attacks drains stamina. Oh, that sounds awesome. Damage absorbed by the shield restores player's vitality. Wow, that sounds really good. Maybe I'll keep going down the signs route for a while. Although, I would love to eventually invest a bit in alchemy, especially to get down to bomb creation, which increases the amounts of bombs that you have in your slots by 1 per level put into efficiency, which is really cool. The only other thing that I don't see myself going. I could see myself going a little bit into combat, if only to get down to fleet-footed and max it out, because damage from hits received while dodging is reduced by 20%. And I was looking up online, when you get to 5 points in this, you take no damage while dodging, and that's fucking awesome. So I could see putting in, that would mean 13 points total into combat, which would mean 8 points before I get to there, which would mean, 7 points. So I'd probably I like fast attacks, I'm not big on heavy attacks. I could probably put 5 points into fast attacks just to give me that 25% boost of damage, which is good. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if marksmanship, this slowing down time, is worth it. Whether I'd be using the crossbow or not. Adrenaline points while taking damage lowered could be good. I don't know what about the true power of adrenaline points right now. Yeah, I saw that too. Rage management, is that in general? If your stamina level is too low, signs can be cast using adrenaline points. That could be really good. I got marksmanship and very rarely used it, really. I think it'll all come down to me getting the respecking tool and doing some experimentation later. Hey! Hi, kitty.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I don't see you wearing the colors.
I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Jesus fucking Christ! I don't remember this. I do not remember this scene.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Yeah, for fun.
What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
I'm gonna need some ard here. I can't see shit in here. Well, that was easy. Ooh, level 4. Ouch. Well, we made our mark in this town.
It's alright. It's
Time
over.
to get out of Dodge.
Leave me be! Get away!
You started this, bitch.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
We're freaks. What? It's just a
much for
severed
not getting
head.
Involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
What the?
Excuses, excuses.
You could have fucking showed up a little earlier.
Changed a bit.
Yeah, thanks for
Yen?
getting me to look for you. I don't get it.
I
What?
received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
I didn't play
How's your
this far.
horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
See you later, buddy. So I must have been confusing it with a point I was in Witcher 2, because I did not get to this point on our playthrough with Becky on the regular show earlier this year.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
The hair.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Ooh.
Just the beginning. But then...
Uh-oh! What's going on? Glad we have the fastest horses. Some of the effects of this game are so not great. That lightning.
This tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
They've changed Dandelion's voice actor. Let's watch The Witcher! Yeah, this is so much fun! How many of us are needed to watch The Witcher? Come on!
It must suffice.
The king likes his witchers very clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
How about do what I fucking
Tavern,
want?
please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
No! Oh, wait, what? If you shave his sideburns, that means the beard comes off.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes.
Oh, fuck you.
Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
I consider your face to be hard on the eyes. I thought I got to
prepare to answer some questions.
I want my beard back.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
This guy's evil,
Sure.
man. I can tell.
Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
So this is like simulating having played The Witcher 3. I mean, with the second Witcher, or was it the first Witcher that this is referring to? All right, I'll take a quick break anyways here. I'll be back in a moment.